Welcome to another episode of 16 NL Zoom. And we flop a backdoor nut flush draw. It's actually not the nut flush draw, but close to that. We'll be betting here. We can also play a check call line against very good opponents, but not just bet. I mean, actually, against very good opponents, you pretty much always want to check call here, I think. Now we have a tricky spot, and we solve it by folding. It's very possible that he's exploiting us there by just random raising the flop. And if he does that, then ace high is usually the best hand, right? But it doesn't matter, because it's totally possible that he exploits us on the flop, but he will never continue exploiting us properly on turns and rivers. So his mistakes that he will be doing on the turns and rivers are gonna make up for what I lose through folding to his flop raise too often.
You know what? Let me hit that.
It's this simple concept of a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Right, poker decisions on flops are not isolated. You cannot look at them isolated. If someone exploits you on the flop, but his turns and river mistakes are bigger than what he makes through exploiting you on the flop, it doesn't matter if he exploits you on the flop anymore. It simply doesn't matter. It only matters if his turns and river mistakes are less, are not gonna make up for you for his exploits. Maybe I'm explaining it. Maybe it sounds complicated when I explain it, but if you think about it a bit, you'll know what I mean. Okay, checking here. Yeah, sometimes I'm talking too much and then I just tank like that. It's not that I'm always just thinking about the hands, sometimes I just tank simply because I'm talking. And I can't think and talk at the same time, it's pretty hard. Oh, that's a turn, man. That is a turn, dude. Alright, I'm gonna jam the river. Gonna jam the turn. Totally possible that he has a better hand here. But he makes a stupid call. And that's why we play the micro stakes. I mean, yeah, I mean those two hands here alone are, man, you can write books about this shit. You can write books about it, about those two hands that we just played here. Those king's hand stacking 7-8 of clubs. You can write a book about this, and you can write a book about this hand. Like you could literally write 2 books about each of these hands and have like chapter 1 and chapter 2. There's so much to these hands that has nothing to do with any poker theory. It's just purely how humans work, man. It's so fascinating. Check. That's a bad turn. I'm gonna be betting this hand though. I think it's close between betting and checking here. But because I think the guy has tendencies of just calling stupid hands very often, having hands that are unexpected, I rather lean towards betting. And keep it more simple, especially out of position. I think out of position like your mental health. I mean, that's hands down. If you keep your stuff out of position simple, your mental health will greatly profit from that, because if you go through your hands that you've played in the past and you weight them in categories of, oh, this hand was easy. Like for example, you open the button with 5-7 suited and both fold, right? That's easy. And even before they folded, you already knew, okay, I'm just gonna open these. Okay, that's like an easy hand, right? It's just something you automatically do. You don't have to think about it. And then you have hands where like it's mediocre decisions. And then you have hands where you feel like, oh my god, this is so tough. I need 10 years to study this spot and then actually have an answer to like know if it's plus EV, what I'm doing or what I should be doing. Or you literally have no clue and you just time out and fold because of that. You know, those spots usually occur out of position. It's very rare that you have those spots in position. People are really good inherently, just people know how to play in position, and it's not even that they actually know how to play in position, it's just that people are so bad at playing out of position. A lot of stuff that if you look at how very good players play out of position and how solvers play out of position, it's so counterintuitive most of the time. It's really, really hard as a human to do that. Even with a lot of knowledge, you will often get into spots out of position where you're just like, oh my god, I wish I played this differently. And I think any poker player can relate to that. And here we get wrecked by a 2-pair. And I misclicked on stream, what's it called? Stream tools. Yeah, this is what I use when I'm streaming, that shows the whatever song's playing on YouTube. I hate that. I hate when that happens, when I accidentally click on the taskbar. Especially, I mean, if you open like this little tool that I just opened, it doesn't matter, but if you accidentally click on like, let's say Far Cry 5, man, that sucks. Because it takes like 2 minutes to load and you can't cancel the process. It's just so annoying, man. Or like programs like here I have Excel. That shit is so annoying. Alright, we gotta give up. I would have continued on a 10, a queen, a king and ace up, obviously. Any club. But we're check folding on 9x and worse, basically. Unless there are clubs. Yeah, now we check and we probably lose to some pocket pair or pseudo connector. Pocket pair it is. Thank god the turn was not a 10, because if it's a 10 I bluff and he has a set. But he would probably, like if the turn is a 10 I would have bet that he would have probably raised me and I would have folded 6. Yeah, even that would be fine. This should be a squeeze. I'm gonna try and check down the ace high here. Now it's a tricky spot. He does min bet, but basically a 1/4 pot bet and I need to be winning 16% of the time. I'm actually gonna fold. Definitely a spot where exploitatively you can theoretically just always bet here, and it's gonna be plus EV on average, because pool tendency is they check back flop and fold to turn stabs a lot. But I thought checking would be even higher EV if we can get him to check down trash hands. But it didn't work. Sometimes your assumption doesn't work. And it's fine. That's something we need to learn to deal with as poker players. You can't always be right. And actually, most of the time you're not right. God damn it, man, what are you doing? I wanted to play that hand. That's it for this episode though. Leave a like or dislike. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.